Oh, and this morning Penny told me that I said, yeah, because your mom's the coolest. And she goes, you're not the coolest. And I was like, what? And she goes, I mean, you're the greatest. And I was like, but I'm not cool. And she was like, I mean, there's people cooler than you, Mom, but you are the best mom for me. And I'm like, thanks. And I'm like, who's the coolest mom? And she's like, some of these moms on YouTube are pretty awesome. And I'm like, all right. Enough out of you. You're definitely going to want a calculator for this, so make sure you have one. Two bits. Thank you. Okay. So, solving proportions. If we were going to solve this problem, what would you guys suggest that we do? Yeah?
Multiply 45 by 15 and divide by 45.
Right. So we would, to get rid of this dividing by 45, we'd multiply by 45 on both sides. How would we get rid of this bottom? You could multiply by 25 on both sides, right? Have you ever heard of something called cross multiplication? Okay, so everybody write it down. Cross multiplication only works when it's a fraction equals a fraction. That's the only time to use it. And it's essentially, instead of multiplying by 45 on both sides and instead of multiplying by 25 on both sides, you do it in one step. So we're all gonna circle it like this and like this, like a X. That's the cross part. You're gonna multiply these two together on one side, 45 times 15. And on the other side, you're gonna multiply 25 times X. Which is 25x. What's 45 times 15? 675, use your calculators. So now I've got 675 equals 25x. And then what should I do next to get x by itself? Divide by 25 on both sides. Quickly divide by 25 in your calculator, please.
27.
What'd you say?
27.
27. And that is how you solve a proportion problem. Okay. Not so bad. Did you guys remember how to cross multiply? Okay. All right. It kind of. Nice to have a reminder. All right. Example 2. Let's get a little bit more complicated. N minus 4 over 8 equals 3 over 2. Okay. Now we're going to cross multiply again because still we're a fraction equals a fraction. So go ahead and circle. You're going to multiply these two and those two. This is going to be 3 times 8 on one side. On the other side is 2 times parentheses n minus 4 because you're multiplying 2 times all of n minus 4. All right, I'm going to give a prize for this one for you and your partner. I've got fortune cards, bugs, I'm Warner Signs. Talk to your partner. Actually talk out loud, talk out loud, talk out loud. Go. We're all quiet. Are we all done? Okay, so, correct answer is 16. All right, talk to your partner. Decide if you want to come up here for a prize. Talk to her, Lily. Look at her stuff. It looks like a couple of us are revising, so maybe I'll let you guys revise before we pick somebody. I'm sure it's very unfair to you too, because you guys want to go up there right now, don't you? Maybe we should do it. Who wants to come up here? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Help her out, Lily. You got this. 3. Remember, I'm recording, so make sure you're talking loud by the computer or whoever's talking.
First, what you're going to do is 3 times 8, which is 24. And then distribute 2 to n minus 4, which is 2n minus 8. And then you add 8 to both sides, which is 32 equals 2n. Divide by 2 on both sides, n equals 16.
Great. Grab a prize. Well done.
Good job.
Oh. So you just didn't distribute it to the second one? Nice. Okay, next up. We're doing 2 more problems. Example 3. All right, x over 9 equals 2x minus 3 over 24. All right, fraction equals a fraction, so I'm going to cross multiply. So that would be 24 times x equals 9 times parentheses 2x minus 3. How's my speed? Am I going too fast? Okay. What should I do first? That's 24x equals 18x minus 27. Now what? Well, I'm trying to get the x's on one side and the numbers on the other. And right now, negative 27 is the only number, and it's on this side. Yeah?
Subtract 18x from both sides.
Right, that way I can get the x's on the left. Now technically, like let's suppose that you just really like getting the regular numbers on the left and the x's on the right. You could do that. That would still work. It would just be more steps. 24 minus 18 is 6x equals negative 27. Divide by 6, divide by 6. Throw that in your calculator.
4.5.
Negative 4.5, yes. I know that one seems very similar to last time. The difference is that there's an x on both sides on that one. These are getting more complicated. Do you guys understand what I meant? Do you remember at the beginning of this unit when I said, I really want you to start using my process and don't just guess? Do you see how hard it would be on example 4 to guess the answer on this when you got x's on both sides and their fractions? We kind of need a process to help you here. All right,